You've hit 35, maybe 40, 50, or even beyond. And suddenly, the story of your body seems to change. To whisper to yourself, my metabolism has just given up, or it's my age. There's nothing I can do. This belief, this quiet resignation, becomes a heavy character in your weight loss story, leading to immense frustration and the heartbreaking thought of giving up entirely. The old weight loss chapters, the ones where a few tweaks worked like magic, they're gone. While it's true that your basal metabolic rate might slightly slow down with each decade, this shift is often exaggerated in our minds. It's the subtle, often unconscious, changes in our daily habits and routines that accumulate over the years. She was a vibrant woman, but after her mid-30s, the plot twisted. Because you lack willpower? Or because your body is fundamentally flawed? The solution lies in what I call your blueprint for permanent weight loss. I starve myself all day, then give in by evening. I run on the treadmill, but nothing changes. Is weight loss after 35 just a myth? Maria, who had transformed her own body, smiled kindly. Anna, she said, it's not your age or your metabolism giving up. It's usually a few sneaky habits. Together, they began to unravel Anna's story, just like we're about to unravel yours. It's like a hidden script running in the background of your day. After 35, a 5-step fix that directly addresses the most common and often silent antagonists in your weight loss story. This disrupts your natural hunger and fullness cues, making it alarmingly easy to overconsume calories without even realizing you've strayed from your goals. We often use food as a quick fix for low energy or boredom, falling into the trap of convenience over consciousness. Your body loses its predictable beat, and you lose touch with the authentic signals of true hunger. Then I graze on anything I can grab at work. By evening, after juggling dinner for the kids and collapsing on the sofa, I'm starving, and just this small investment reduces impulsive, unhealthy choices when hunger inevitably strikes. Eat whatever's in front of me, usually while scrolling on my phone. Aim for 3 balanced meals at roughly the same times each day. Truly engage with your food, its taste, texture, and smell. I lost 5 pounds, then gained back 7 the moment I stopped. It's brilliantly designed for survival, not for rapid weight loss under perceived threat. So, it goes into survival mode, diligently slowing down your metabolism to conserve every calorie. Instead of becoming a vibrant fat-burning engine, your body becomes incredibly efficient at storing fat, especially around your midsection, as a protective mechanism. This extreme deprivation also triggers intense, almost uncontrollable hunger later in the day, often leading to a binge and regret cycle where you consume far more calories than if you had simply eaten consistently. Aim for a good source of lean protein at every meal. Fiber adds satisfying bulk to your meals, promotes fullness, and supports a healthy digestive system, preventing those nagging hunger pangs and supporting consistent fat loss. Healthy fats are crucial for hormone production, keep you feeling satisfied for longer, and making fat loss a much smoother, more sustainable, and less frustrating chapter in your life, and prevent those sudden cravings that can derail your day. Anna found that once she was adequately fueled, the intense, desperate hunger pangs subsided. She found herself naturally eating less overall, feeling more satisfied. Protein keeps you feeling incredibly full and satisfied, helps preserve precious muscle mass, and even burns more calories during digestion. Anna, after Maria's advice, began to hesitantly increase her portions of lean protein and added more vegetables. You feel deprived, exhausted, and your fat loss plotline grinds to a halt. This is the classic eating too little and too infrequently trap. Choose slowly. Ask yourself, am I truly physically hungry right now, or is this something else? Am I satisfied, or just full? Anna found this incredibly challenging at first, but slowly she started to feel more in tune with her hunger, less driven by urgency. This often begins with the well-intentioned belief that extreme calorie restriction is the fastest route to results, a desperate attempt to break free from the weight struggle. Focus on a moderate, sustainable calorie deficit that feels good. It's not an extreme crash diet that triggers famine mode. This helps regulate your hunger hormones and sets a predictable rhythm for your body. Anna, skeptical but desperate, started eating a small protein-rich breakfast at 8 a.m. and set an alarm for lunch. This is precisely how inconsistent and unconscious eating habits became a silent saboteur in her story. She was so disconnected from her body's true hunger and fullness cues. we're going to empower you with the precise adjustments needed to make weight loss work for you, allowing your body to finally tell the story of effortless, lasting change. This isn't about rigid diets or extreme deprivation. It's about understanding your body as a unique narrative and optimizing your daily habits to become the author of your own incredible health transformation. It's because you might unknowingly be living out one of these crucial yet common scripts that are actively working against your body's natural ability to burn fat and thrive. It's not your fault you've struggled. It's that the underlying patterns, the unspoken rules in your daily narrative, are often misunderstood. Today, we're going to expose these hidden reasons through Anna's journey and empower you with the precise adjustments needed to transform your weight loss journey from a frustrating, repetitive plotline to a truly sustainable and joyful masterpiece. The clothes that once fit comfortably now felt snug. The energy she once had seemed to be dwindling. Every attempt to lose weight felt like pushing against an invisible wall. She'd sigh, looking at her reflection, caught in that cycle of frustration. Just like so many of you watching, our lives become busier, stress builds up. Our relationship with food might subtly shift, and these small, seemingly insignificant changes, when compounded over time, create the feeling that weight loss after 35 is an impossible feat, a far more impactful, yet often overlooked plot point is the gradual loss of muscle mass that can occur as we age, especially if we're not actively striving to maintain it. Think of muscle as your body's internal furnace. Less muscle means that furnace burns a little slower, making fat loss feel like an uphill climb. Now, it feels like you're caught in a frustrating loop, eating less, moving more, yet the scale barely budges. Or even worse, it slowly, stubbornly creeps up. You look in the mirror and don't quite recognize the energy or shape you once knew. It's easy to feel defeated, isn't it? But what if I told you that this isn't the final chapter? What if I revealed that your age, while it brings shifts, isn't the villain in your story? If you're ready to rewrite your story and see real lasting results, please hit that like button right now. It's a small action, but it helps this vital information reach more amazing women ready for their own transformation. And if you want to keep getting practical, empowering strategies for your health and body at any age, make sure you're subscribed to From Heavy to Healthy and click the notification bell. Also, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's been the most frustrating chapter in your weight loss after 35 story so far? Let me know. I read every single one. The true obstacles, the real reasons you're struggling to lose weight after 35, are often hidden in the daily scripts we live by. Common habits and beliefs that once brought into the light can be rewritten. Today I'm going to pull back the curtain on the 5 real reasons you're struggling to lose weight after 35. We'll expose these silent saboteurs and, more importantly, I'll give you the precise science-backed plot twists to achieve permanent weight loss. Reclaim your energy and write a new, vibrant chapter for your body. Get ready to transform your story. Before we delve into these crucial reasons why weight loss after 35 often feels like a never-ending saga and reveal the science-backed solutions to finally achieve permanent weight loss, let us shatter a common myth that often becomes a heavy burden in our weight loss narrative. Your age is not the sole antagonist. But here is the crucial turning point. It is not just your age or a broken metabolism that is holding your story back. Let me tell you about Anna. At 42, she felt like she was trapped in this very story. If you're feeling stuck, like your weight loss story has hit a dead end, it's not so. How do we finally rewrite your weight loss journey, transforming it from a frustrating uphill battle into a powerful, sustainable path to lasting results, no matter how many candles are on your birthday cake? Anna's journey began with a simple confession to her friend Maria. "I'm exhausted," she admitted. This 5-step fix is a powerful guide for women of all ages who are ready to stop guessing and start writing a new chapter of real, sustainable success. Here are the 5 smart strategies we'll be diving into, each a pivotal plot twist in your journey, revealed through Anna's discoveries. Reason 1. Inconsistent and unconscious eating habits. The first reason many women find themselves stuck in a frustrating chapter of weight loss after 35 is the insidious creep of inconsistent and unconscious eating habits. Anna's typical day? "I usually skip breakfast." No time, she'd confessed. The problem? Over years, our busy lives, rising stress levels, and shifting routines can subtly guide us into chaotic eating patterns. Why this twist happens? It's not a weakness. It's a consequence of modern living, chronic stress, or a simple lack of intentional meal planning. The smart fix. Reclaim conscious and consistent eating. Your heroes return to rhythm. Establish regular meal times. Think of this as setting the rhythm for your body's day. Practice mindful eating. This is your superpower. Slow down, put down your phone, turn off the TV, plan ahead. Your strategic playbook. Take just 15 to 20 minutes each week to outline your meals. By bringing awareness and structure back to your eating, you'll naturally reduce overconsumption and regain control over your food choices. Paving the way for sustainable fat loss. Reason 2. Eating too little and too infrequently. The second critical reason many women find their weight loss after 35 story stalled is a surprising plot twist. They actually eating too little and too infrequently. Anna's experience mirrored this. I tried a 1,200-calorie diet last month, she recounted. I was miserable, constantly thinking about food. The problem. When you drastically cut calories or skip meals for extended periods, your body, an ancient survivor, perceives a state of famine. Why this twist happens? It stems from past diet failures, the less is always more mentality, or simply the fear of eating enough when you desperately want to lose weight. It's a smart fix. Fuel enough with nutrient-rich foods, your body's trust rebuilt. Adequate calories for trust. Understand that your body needs sufficient calories to function optimally, burn fat efficiently, and maintain energy. Prioritize protein, your secret weapon. Protein is your absolute best friend for weight loss after 35. Include fiber-rich foods, your satiety shield. Load up on colorful vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. Healthy fats for satiety and hormones. Don't let the fear of fat dictate your choices. By nourishing your body adequately and consistently, you signal safety and abundance, encouraging your metabolism to function optimally. Reason 3. Healthy foods and unhealthy portions and hidden liquid calories. The third reason you might find your weight loss after 35 story, hitting unexpected roadblocks, is a sneaky antagonist. The calorie creep. Often disguised within foods we think are perfectly safe and even healthy. I even make green smoothies. This is where the healthy foods and unhealthy portions and hidden liquid calories trap lies. Anna, for example, exclaimed to her friend, "But I eat so healthy. Avocado toast, nuts for snacks, olive oil on everything." The problem? You're diligently choosing healthy foods like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, and that's fantastic. But here's the plot twist. These foods are incredibly caloric. A healthy handful of nuts can quickly turn into several hundred calories without you even realizing you. Be significantly added to your intake. Similarly, liquid calories are silent saboteurs. If you enjoy coffee, opt for it black or with just a splash of milk. If you genuinely need a snack, make it a conscious, planned choice. Something protein and fiber-rich. Limit sugary drinks, juices, and excessive alcohol, as they contribute substantial calories without filling you up, directly hindering your fat loss goals. And a limited wine, 2 weekends. This is where food becomes more than just fuel, becomes a companion, a comfort, a coping mechanism. Those seemingly innocent fruit juices, that healthy smoothie packed with fruit, your fancy coffee drinks laden with syrups and cream, or when the kids are finally asleep, I just collapse with a bag of chips. It's not even hunger, it's relief. In a fast-paced world, many haven't developed healthy non-food coping mechanisms for stress or difficult emotions. But because your emotions are, you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, frustrated, bored, exhausted, or sad. Food becomes a quick fix, a source of comfort, a temporary distraction, or a reward for simply getting through a tough day. This simple question is your powerful antidote. Before you reach for food, pause. Take a deep breath. Tune into your body. Is your stomach truly rumbling with physical hunger? Or are you feeling an emotion, stress, boredom, anger? Anna began replacing her evening chip habit with a hot bath or a chapter of a book. It was hard at first, but slowly the emotional pull of food began to loosen its grip. This moment of awareness can be a game changer. This leads to consuming excess calories, often from highly palatable, processed foods that offer fleeting comfort but long-term regret. What specific emotions or situations typically lead you to emotional eating? Understanding your triggers is the first step to rewriting the script. This cycle reinforces an unhealthy relationship with food, where emotions, not hunger, dictate your choices. And the villain of chronic stress itself plays a huge role. It elevates cortisol, your primary stress hormone, which can specifically promote fat storage, especially around that stubborn belly area, even if your diet is otherwise disciplined. This is a classic example of emotional eating and stress taking over, or even a casual glass of wine. These all add up to hundreds of calories without providing any real satiety, leaving you hungry for more. And let's not forget the constant small snacks throughout the day. A bite here, a nibble there. These seemingly insignificant additions accumulate significantly over the course of a week, quietly undermining your efforts. Why this twist happens? It's often due to a lack of awareness of calorie density, underestimating the caloric punch of liquids, and falling into a grazing mentality rather than structured, intentional eating. The smart fix. Master portion control and unmask liquid calories. Your calorie detective work. Use measuring cups, spoons, or learn visual cues for appropriate serving sizes. Anna started measuring her avocado, her olive oil, and counted out her nuts. The sheer number of calories she unknowingly consumed was shocking. Measure and be mindful of portions, especially for calorie-dense healthy fats. This is where a little detective work pays off. Beware of liquid calories. Your clear choice. Make plain water your primary beverage throughout the day. Structured eating, not grazing. Aim for clear, defined meal times. By bringing awareness to portion sizes and making conscious choices about liquid calories, you gain powerful control over your overall calorie intake and accelerate your fat loss without feeling deprived. It's just smarter. Reason 4. Emotional eating and stress. The fourth powerful antagonist in the weight loss after 35 story is often the most subtle, yet deeply impactful. The insidious cycle of emotional eating and chronic stress. Anna, for instance, confessed, "After a stressful day at work, all I want is a chocolate bar." The problem? You're reaching for food not because your stomach is growling. Why this twist happens? We're conditioned to use food for celebration and comfort. The smart fix. Develop awareness and non-food coping strategies. Your emotional empowerment. The pause and ask, am I physically hungry or emotionally hungry? Identify your triggers. Become a detective of your own emotions. Develop your non-food coping toolkit. Create a personal arsenal of alternative ways to deal with emotions. Strategies that nourish your soul. Not just your stomach. A 10-minute walk, deep breathing, a warm bath, or calling a friend. Manage stress holistically. Incorporate daily stress reduction practices into your routine. This could be consistent light exercise, journaling, or simply scheduling non-negotiable me time to decompress. By addressing the root cause of emotional eating and stress, you'll break free from unhealthy food cycles and create a more sustainable, joyful path to weight loss and overall well-being. Reason 5. Neglecting muscle mass and movement. The fifth and often overlooked antagonist in the weight loss. After 35 stories, the gradual decline in muscle mass and the insidious creep of a less active lifestyle. This is where your body's natural fat-burning engine starts to slow down. Anna, for instance, confided, "My workouts, I just do some cardio." Why is this such a critical plot point for weight loss? Because muscle is incredibly metabolically active tissue. It's like a mini furnace, constantly burning more calories at rest than fat does. So, simply put, less muscle means a slower metabolism, making it profoundly harder to burn calories even when you're doing nothing at all. If you combine this natural decline with a more sedentary lifestyle, perhaps a desk job, less active hobbies, Anna made an effort to get up and move every hour at her desk job, or simply less movement throughout your day. The calorie-burning deficit becomes significant, making fat loss feel almost impossible, regardless of how meticulously you try to manage your diet. This could be brisk walking, dancing, swimming, or cycling. By understanding and actively correcting these 5 real reasons you're struggling to lose weight after 35, You're not just changing what or when you eat. You're fundamentally rewriting your body's story, optimizing your entire system and mindset for effortless, permanent weight loss, sustained energy, and vibrant health. These aren't just quick fixes. They're fundamental principles for crafting a long-term narrative of well-being. Anna found joy in regular walks around her neighborhood. She noticed her clothes fitting better and a new strength emerging in her movements. Focus on a diverse diet rich in fiber, fermented foods, and whole foods. Don't aim for unrealistic perfection every single day. Aim for consistent, committed action with these smart strategies. Consider joining a supportive community, working with a coach, or enlisting a trusted friend to keep you accountable and motivated. Small, consistent efforts, like gentle ripples in a pond, compound into significant, lasting results over time. Celebrate every small victory. The numbers on the scale slowly, steadily, and permanently descended, but more profoundly, her energy returned. She felt stronger, both physically and mentally. Let's empower another woman who needs this transformation in her own life story. And if you're ready for more science-backed, actionable strategies to revolutionize your health and truly achieve your best body at any age, make sure you're subscribed to From Heavy to Healthy and hit that bell icon. The constant hunger pangs were a distant memory, replaced by a mindful awareness of her body's true needs. She moved with a newfound confidence, her eyes sparkling with the joy of someone who had rewritten her own narrative. Her energy climbed too, making her feel less tired overall. Adequate quality sleep is crucial because it directly regulates your hunger hormones, ghrelin, and holistic lifestyle approaches for overall well-being. Explore your program name. Total Wellness Program, linked in the description below. It's your ultimate guide to writing your most empowering health story yet. Sustainable and empowering saga leading you to achieve your goals and live a more energetic, vibrant life confidently at any age. You now truly understand the 5 real reasons you're struggling to lose weight after 35. Those hidden plot twists that have been holding you back. And more importantly, you now possess the science-backed solutions to boldly rewrite your story. By reclaiming conscious eating, fueling your body, adequately mastering portions, conquering emotional eating, and prioritizing muscle and movement, you're not just dieting. You're building sustainable, empowering habits for a healthier, more energetic, and truly vibrant you no matter your age. Remember, this content provides general wellness guidelines and should complement, not replace, personalized medical advice. Always consult with your healthcare provider for guidance tailored to your specific health needs. And leptin keeps cortisol in check and optimizes your metabolism. Make sleep a non-negotiable priority in your daily script. My knees aren't what they used to be, and I worry about injuries if I lift weights. This highlights how neglecting muscle mass and movement can truly become a silent saboteur. Drinking enough water throughout the day can boost your metabolism, help you feel full, and support all your body's vital functions. The problem, as we gracefully age, our bodies naturally begin to lose muscle mass, a process scientifically known as sarcopenia. If we do unactively work to preserve and build it, why this twist happens? It's often due to less active jobs, a misconception that strength training is only for bodybuilders, a fear of bulking up, or simply focusing solely on cardio for weight loss. No, the smart fix. Prioritize muscle mass and consistent movement. Your metabolic power-up. Embrace strength training. This is arguably the most powerful tool in your arsenal for weight loss after 35. Aim for 2 to 3 strength training sessions per week. You don't need a fancy gym. Bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or a set of dumbbells at home are incredibly effective. Focus on compound movements that work multiple muscle groups. Anna started with simple bodyweight exercises. Increase non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Look for consistent opportunities to move more throughout your entire day. Take the stairs, park further away, walk during phone calls. Consistent movement. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity activity, most days of the week. By actively preserving and building muscle mass and increasing your overall movement, you'll effectively rev up your metabolism, improve your body composition, and make fat loss a much more efficient, sustainable, and empowering process. allowing you to feel strong, vibrant, and confident at any age. The true power of this blueprint for permanent weight loss after 35 lies in its holistic approach. Beyond the fixes, your permanent weight loss accelerators. Ice quality sleep. Think of sleep as your body's nightly repair and reset button. Stay hydrated consistently. Water is often the unsung hero in the weight loss story. Nourish your gut health, your gut microbiome. The trillions of beneficial bacteria in your digestive system plays a significant, it's often surprising role in your metabolism, nutrient absorption, and even mood. Patience and consistency over perfection. Remember, building a lasting transformation is a journey, not a sprint. Seek support and community. You don't have to write this story alone. By embracing these comprehensive strategies, just like Anna did, you'll transform your weight loss experience from a frustrating, stagnant chapter into a powerful My friend, there you have it. Your complete blueprint for permanent weight loss after 35. Anna's story is just one example. Months passed for her. If this video and Anna's journey resonated with you and finally helped you understand and gave you the actionable steps to conquer your weight loss struggles after 35, please share this invaluable information. To get a complete step-by-step roadmap that seamlessly integrates these strategies with powerful nutrition, stop struggling and start thriving. The best chapter of your health and boundless energy are truly within reach at any age. I'll see you soon.